Yeah, I'll start with one for you, Kelsey. You really had it going early in this game. What allowed you to get off to such a hot start, and how do you feel like that helped you get some confidence going after such a long time off?
I think we've been working really hard as far as like our preparation up until this point. We kind of been in Indiana going at it for like 3 or 4 weeks. So I think we all just kind of took it upon ourselves to kind of like work on our craft, build up that muscle memory as far as making shots and let the chips fall where they may after that.
And then Tiffany, for you, I guess this is both of you, but Tiffany, I'll ask you. 30 days off in the middle of the season is kind of strange. Did you sense any rust from you guys in this game? I know you've been practicing for a while, but just without being in action for so long.
I think we just had to play through everything. Everybody's been off, so you can't really use the 30 days off as an excuse because everyone's been through it. So we just tried to take what we did these 3 weeks and try to put in this game.
Paul Shepard, anything for Kelsey or Tiff?
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. Kelsey, I guess I'll start with you. The first half and the second half seem like completely different games. Do you feel like there's one style that this team is better suited to play? I think 46 points scored in the first half offensively, 24 in the second, and similarly defensively, allowing about half the amount of points in the second half. Do you feel like one of those styles better suits this team?
I think it's a game of runs. Like the game itself is a process, so it's gonna be, it's never gonna be the same. But we do try to make it as consistent as possible. I think down the stretch they made a run and we just couldn't hit shots. We couldn't hit shots. I'm sorry. We couldn't hit shots, but I think we still, we dug deep and we did what we could.
And Tiffany, for you in the second half, what do you think this team was able to do defensively? It felt like you guys were able to kind of muck the game up a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. We're not going to outscore people, so we're going to have to, lock down and get stops, and that's what we realized second half. We're not going to win the game giving up 100 points.
Hey, Marianne, today was Emma Cannon's debut for you guys, 20 minutes for her tonight. What did you see from her in her first game, and did you like what she gave you guys?
I thought Emma did a really nice job at the defensive end in particular. She's an undersized post player, but she plays bigger than she is. And, she made some critical defensive plays that really helped us. So, I was pretty pleased for first time.
After not playing for 30, 35 days in game action, did you sense any rust from your team, or did you feel like they, were pretty similar to the way they were playing before the Olympic break?
I thought our energy was great. I thought we came out and really competed and played hard and, played together as a team. This was a really well, a really well contested game. It was a good crowd. It was loud. It was physical. And I said to our team after the game, everybody in the league played today, and a lot of the games that I watched were pretty physical, and ours was too. And I think, there was a moment in the third when like LA just ratcheted up, their defense a little bit, got real physical, and I thought we could have responded better to it. You know what I mean? Other than that, I didn't see like rust or any of that kind of stuff. I thought we kind of picked up where we left off, with the Atlanta game, like really coming into a hostile environment, playing hard, playing together. For me, there was a lot of easy missed shots on our end. We had some real makeable shots we just missed. And we had 14 turnovers for the game, which is a little high. I'd like to keep it around 10. And we had some critical ones when, we could just ill afford those, and you can't get them back. So the live ball turnovers a little bit hurt us, and just missing some real makeable shots hurt us more than anything. I thought defensively, holding them to 75 at their place with NECA back and Christie back, I think that's a pretty good defensive effort.
You mentioned that physicality. Did you like that style of play? It almost felt like a change when in the first half it was more high-paced, high-scoring, and in the second half it got way more physical and more of a battle.
Well, the game is what it is. I'm not going to say I like one way or the other. I think the fact that, when and if it gets physical, you have to respond with composure and poise and still do what you do. even though, it's a little bit more competitive from a physical standpoint.
Thanks, Tony. Paul Shepard from the Indy Star. Paul, anything for Marianne?
Yeah, hi, Marianne. The second half seemed to kind of reflect the way this team had played the previous 3 games defensively. Do you feel like that needs to be this team's identity defensively moving forward?
Well, I mean, we've emphasized defense, and early in the year we just weren't very good, and it took us a while to get to a place where we felt like, okay, we can keep the score into a place where every game's going to be competitive. We got a chance to win. We can't let people just go crazy and score on us at will, and I think we're there now, and it showed it against tonight. Our problem was we shot 4 for 18 from the 3-point line. 33% from the field overall. We were really good from the foul line. We got to the line a little bit, so we were being aggressive, but there were makeable shots. Give me 3 of those easy ones that we missed, and again, take back 3 of those turnovers, and I think we have a different outcome, and we'll look at the film, we'll evaluate, but as I said to our team, nothing to hang your heads about. We could have performed a little bit better, but defensively I was pretty happy, and we competed and we gave ourselves a chance. We just got to clean up some of those things. A lot of these games, I think they're going to be close games because we're going to battle, we're going to fight people. I mean, our record doesn't indicate what kind of team we are, I don't think, and I think we just proved that again. I think this was a winnable game. We didn't win, tip your hat to LA. They won it. And, we're going to learn from this and then flush it and move on to the next.